Um, I'm talking to this guy, right? And I'm trying to figure out how important do you feel like it is to be like attracted to the person? Because he treats me like really good. I actually like grew up with him. Like I went to elementary school with him, high school, all of that. And so like when we got older, he told me like he had like a crush on me, and he's just been like applying great amount of pressure. Like I met his grandparents. He's a really, really great guy. He's not like ugly, but he's not like my typical type. And we went on a date, and I'm gonna be honest, he was like mismatched. Like I'm like, what does he have on? So I don't know. Like, how do you feel important?
That's perfect. That's perfect. He was mixed match. He's not that attractive, meaning nobody gonna be looking at him. That is perfect. And what's more important is he treats you well. That is very, very hard to find in 2023. How old are you?
I'm 24. I'll be 25 next Wednesday.
Okay, 25 is perfect. And happy birthday, happy early birthday. 25 should be the age, I say 25, 26 should be the age where you start looking for your person. You don't want to start at 30, no shade to my 30-year-old girls, but that's when you do the spiritual journey at 30. So I'd rather you start looking now. You date him serious from 25 to 26. See how it goes. I think around 26-ish, he may pop the time before y'all have babies. You can travel the world, see how you like living with each other, live in Texas, live in New York, then live in California. But I think that's the way to do it, and I think 25 is a sweet spot and a good age to start getting more serious if that's what you desire. But if your only thing is he doesn't dress well,
He's not like my typical type. Like he doesn't make me like bite my lip, and I feel like I'm typically the person like I typically do kind of go for looks. Like, I'm with that dude, that guy, and he just don't give that, but he not like butt ugly, but I don't know.
no, I feel like that's perfect. Again, you want the guy who treats you right. And if you talk to any older woman, you want the guy who treats you right, worships the ground you walk on. And let me ask you this, God Essence. You said he's not your type. The type that you attracted to, you're not with anymore. So that says all you need to know. So if it's only because he wears mismatched outfits or mismatched clothes, if that's the only thing, but he's applying pressure in 2023, that's who you should be with.
Yeah. And I was trying not to be like so shallow with it because, I have flaws as well. And so I was trying to think of it like, what if he feels like he doesn't like this one thing on me, So I was trying to grace with the situation. And I think all of the things that I feel like I could kind of be nitpicky about, I feel like they can be fixed at and worked on, especially like, if he's with somebody like me, but his character is immaculate. And, when you talk about a generous man, or, a lot of people talk about generous man, like he's that. Like when we went out for like our first date, like he tipped the waiter like $20, and I felt like that was a lot, especially for like our age range. He's 26, and he did it like it was nothing. Like he just was super sweet. So I think he's a really good guy.
I'm going to go back to this God Essence. You say he has a good character. A good character in 2023, honey, they don't make him like that. And that means he has a great mom and a great dad. He comes from a great household. Okay, so if he has both parents and he has a great character, then if he's good with you, let's say hypothetically you want children, he'll be good. You may have a good experience with your children. So I want you to see it outside of yourself, like think bigger, long term. But see how it plays out, see how it plays out, date him, but it sounds like a good guy. It sounds like a good guy. And to be honest, you may not want to fix him up too much because I think a good looking woman, you're beautiful, makes a man look better. So once you're on his arm, girls are going to start looking. Now that you give him a skincare routine, you tell him to put this on, baby, he might be like, oh, I didn't know I was that guy like that. Hold up now.
Nah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. Mhm. Child, keep them just how you found them. Keep them just how you found them. Oh, here, baby, it's Christmas. I bought you a new polo. Here's a new little button down, babe. You don't want the guy. You he doesn't need to be a fashionista. He doesn't need to be a fashionista. He doesn't need to be. For what? He's already generous. He already has a great character. Now you adding that piece of fashion on him, child. And now you're standing next to him. So he wasn't a catch. He didn't look that good. Women make men look better. Women make men look. Now other women are looking at your man because you're on his arm. Before, they wasn't checking for him. That wasn't their type either. But now that you're on his arm, oh, that's my type. Oh, and he treat you good, girl. Your friends are listening right now on the phone. They like, and he treat you good, girl. And he got good character. You say he left $20. Oh, and he's ready to book a trip. And he's, well, if you don't want him, that's what your friends are saying right now. That's what they're saying. If you don't want him, 3. Does that make sense, ladies? Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? That's the thing, okay? With all of my ladies, okay? With my ladies, y'all always want him to be good looking, fly, tall, fit. Y'all want all of that. And if you want that guy, there's a whole, there's a long line of other women, young women, older women, a plethora of women from all backgrounds, all colors, all shapes, with different features who want him too. And I'm not saying you're not a 10 and you can't get him, and that doesn't mean you can't get that person. But, you know, if the looks are off a little bit, but he got character, I say pick that. I say pick that one. Pick the one with the good character. He might be a little smugly. Pick that one, child. Don't fix him up too much. That's what I'm saying. As long as he got great hygiene. But don't go fixing him up, child. Don't go keep him just like that. Keep him humble. Keep him humble. I'm being silly, but I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. Oh, gosh. They said, just dust them off. Exactly. Dust them off. Just a little bit. Oh, got you. Right there. That's all you needed. All right. A man in the comments has the blink stare. He has the blink stare. He knows what I'm talking about. Okay, I see there's men in the chat. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Because a lot of times I don't think men know they're worth 100%. Unless they have, let's say, money, some type of power, right? That gives them value. But outside of that, as far as looks, I want you to think about it like this. Woman here on a daily, you are beautiful. Men don't hear that often. Like, oh, you're handsome. Oh, you look good. All of the things. So when a man gets like a wolf of that, right? When you start to fix him up and other women start to look, you know, that feeds his ego a little bit. It feeds him. Now he didn't even know. He didn't know he had this ability, okay? He didn't know he had this ability. He went from Clark Kent to Superman. He said, hold up, I didn't know I had these powers. He charged up, okay? I'm just saying. So keep that in mind. Keep it in mind.